Namaste Yogis. Are you practicing yoga, pranayama every morning? Are you getting those? Yes. What should be after pranayama? So this video is about the changes. So today my topic is pranayama for super consciousness. So I will go through how there are the changes. They come, they arise. This video is for those sincere practitioners or serious yogis who practice yoga, who practice pranayama, and who are in the line of spiritual growth. So please watch the video fully. At the end, I will mention you one practice in pranayama you should try if you feel better, and then you should apply in your daily practice. Pranayama for attaining super consciousness. So first of all, I will go through with pranayama because we should know what is pranayama. I will not go in that detail. I have another videos on meaning of pranayama. My main objective is to define how pranayama works, what are the changes, what it opens up, and then I will reach to those three levels of consciousness, what a general, very normal yogi feels. Second level, subconsciousness, anmaya kosha. And then you start to realize your pranic body, your mental body, your vijnanic body, and then your anandmay body or bliss body. So 5 bodies. So step by step we will enter towards super consciousness. What is super consciousness? So please put in the comments, what do you think about super consciousness? How many pranayamas we know? Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. But there are a lot of pranayamas which are not under consideration. Ashtanga Yoga, as Maharshi Patanjali he mentioned, you start from Yama Niyama until you don't start to speak truth, until you don't follow non-violence, ahimsa. Those other parts means the growth is not there. That's why he made this system proper. So you start from the bottom, step by step, you climb up, and then you touch the peak. So that's why pranayama for super consciousness. So pranayama means, yes, it's concerned with our pranic energy. The real word is pranic energy. So what pranayama does, it boosts your pranic level. Same our energy, our pranic energy. If I'm moving my hands, if I'm doing any movement, it's all about my pranic energy. So as if you know the fact that without prana, when the prana leaves the body, we are not here anymore, which is considered as death or mrityu. Pranayama means to expand this pranic energy. Those are exercises, you can say those are different pranayamas, but what they do, they allow your energy to expand. So as much pranic energy is expanded, you are healthy, you are happy, and you are very much concentrated. And now the topic comes, why concentration? As I spoke about this before, that concentration, are we limited to the concentration? But no, concentration is in between our body to that top level. It's like a ladder, it's in between to cover this ridge, to cover this gap. So basically pranayama is what we are practicing for our body to improve or to expand our pranic level. And then what we get automatically what you will see, you will start to be more focused. So the first level, which is very normal, which is called consciousness. You will hear this word a lot in psychology. Consciousness, be aware about are you conscious, are you present? Conscious means at least I know that I'm here, I'm in this room, I'm in this place, so I know that I'm present. That's called be conscious. Conscious means whatever I do, I'm aware. Even this level, you will see a lot of people, they even don't know about body. They don't know about their movement, basically, they don't care. So that's why I use the term here. This channel, this platform is for serious yogis who are really in the line of self growth or who are looking for the advancement. What's next? So, first, consciousness, you have to realize what is improving your consciousness. You will find when you start yoga or any kind of spiritual practice, it will make you self focused. Self focused means not to be mean, self focused means to feel your identity that Vivek is here, I'm the person, I'm the yogi, and I'm doing something. At least I'm aware about the working. So that's called consciousness, which is very easy. You will find, oh yeah, your concentration will be improved. This second level, this is a bit higher, this is a bit advanced. This is for, you can say, intermediate yogis or practitioners. This level is for when you leave your physical presence here, after the body, after physical body, then what? So it takes you to that subconscious state. So the good example is when you go for yoga nidra. As Swami Ramdev mentions, before samadhi, you practice a lot of meditation, pranayama, and that level prepares you to find, because directly you cannot disconnect this body, this working, to find that real self. For that, you have to go through almost like when you go in sleep. So you disconnect yourself, your mind is active, your senses will be there, but what happens? You take a pause, you press that button, you attain the sleep, you press that refresh command, and what happens? You feel energetic, you have the energy level. So same concept. Same concept in yogic practice. It's a pose, means Vivek or this yogi is not limited to this body, it's more. Then you attain that subconscious level. Subconscious means to get out from the physical appearance. There are a lot of practices, especially astral projection. If you will work on astral projection, I would say there's a video from Prashant J Yoga. He also mentioned that pranayama for attaining all these levels means, all these levels means your sukshma sharir. If you heard about your internal, your subs, this is subtle body, and your small, very tiny, little tiny part, which is your internal side. So to find that body means we need to appear into subconscious state. And now the top, super consciousness, means when a yogi is on that level where you don't feel nothing in the physical body, you don't feel any pain, you don't feel any sorrow, you don't feel any happiness, you are in zero. You feel yourself nothing. So everything starts to be positive. It's all about manifestation. Yoga with a dream. She has a lot of videos on manifestation which work to feel what is internally happening. And when something happens internally, the expansion comes outside. So this is the working of pranayama, because pranayama is directly concerned with your pranic energy. So that's why you should really consider about daily pranayamas, and pranayama in a good way. You may ask to me, you may message to me, put the comments which pranayama is good for you, which is suggested for you. I will definitely suggest. Now, one thing I mentioned in the starting, one practice, when you're really interested to know which practice I should do to know about my super consciousness. This is called Brahmari. Brahmari Pranayama. It's, I believe, you practice. But what Brahmari does, it activates your vibrations. And if you will go after the topic of Hatha Yoga Pratipika, what Swami Swatmaram mentioned there, that the real working of Hatha Yoga is to follow your vibrations, to follow your own energy. So when you practice Brahmari, if you will be interested to know about Brahmari, please go through another videos. I have separate videos on Brahmari, so you will have a clear idea, clear picture of Brahmari, how Brahmari works, the vibrational mode of pranayama. And you will find your internal side very happy, very settled. So hope something new you learned in this video. And if you liked, please don't hesitate to press the like button. Put your comments below, share the video so it goes to those who are looking for this advice, for this help. And if you're a new person on my channel, please subscribe the channel so you always get the videos on time. So thank you so much. Namaste.